Hi, my name is Master Wong. I'm here today to go forward you onto the Wing Chun system, the Master Wong Wing Chun system. I will guide you through onto the basic, so help you to understanding more into the Wing Chun side. When you practice on this particular Wing Chun system, few things you need to understand about learning. First, on this particular part of the series of this program, I will go through you very basic on the fit side and gradually will build up to a little bit more complicated. But as we go, I will guide you along as much as I can so you can see the whole idea and understanding about this particular training on this. Gradually, when you start to understanding this, then become more easy for you to work. First thing I'm going to show you here is onto the footwork side so you know how to do this. Now when you start to work, first, if you're ready, you can practice with me. Fit together like this, and then fit out like that. 1, 2, and 3. Fit in that particular movement here, the hand in here. Okay? Now when you're in this particular position, make sure your leg clamp inside like this, so you feel the muscle inside here. Okay? So that's tense. This is help you to get yourself balance and power when you start to move and using your waist. Keep your hand inside like this. While you're in this particular bit, you can drop your feet down slightly like this to exercise. Okay, exercise them like that. So you do about 5. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now when you're feeling that bit here, a little bit pain here, come on this side, that means the muscle you're using, the cramp, is start working. Okay, so that's no, you don't need to worry about that because that's how it happened. Now when you finish that and you feel a little pain, you come back, bring it back, the feet back like this, and you bring 1, 2, and then 3, and bring the feet back together like this, and then hand down. When you start to understanding this basic movement of that leg work, then it becomes more easy for you when you start to work. When you start to work, your leg need to have a lot of that muscle there to clamp together to able to make yourself stable down the floor. So spend a bit more time to working in your own time. Next exercise I'm going to show you here so you know exactly how to work with this is turning from left right so you know exactly where to move in your body. Let me show you so you know exactly how to do that. Now on this bit here, you start exactly the same again on this movement. Yeah, fit out 1, 2, and 3. Bring your hand back into here. Now from here, you turn your body on this side, you turn. So you're facing this leg 70 and 30, the weight here like this, okay? Now when you're doing this, turning from one side like this to this side, you're turning with the waist, turning along like this. This is very, very useful when you work with this particular movement, okay? Very useful, because from here, you're learning about kicking, from here, you learn about movement, and from here, you learn about punching. Yeah, you twist, you punch. That's why this particular movement here is important to practice like that. 1, turn. Every time you turn, it's 70 on this side and 30 on this side. Okay, that's important, you need to understand. So it's nothing really there, basically. It's nothing there, okay? When you turn, again, it's nothing there, okay? So that's where the 70 of the weight is in front, 30 in the back, the hand in a position when you start to work. But at the moment, you just practice turn like this. So go like that. Well, practice with me if you want to 5. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Make sure you leg this bit here, clamp it down. So you've got a lot of power here. Don't be too light and then you turn like that. You don't do anything to your leg. So when you start to working, you will find difficult. And when you have enough of that, you bring back again here. So you come back from here, go 1, 2, and 3. And then hand down like that. Okay. Now on this particular 2 exercise, when you start to work on this a bit more, then you start to realize about your body, where the weight is, to transfer. From that particular weight transfer, it will help you to understanding about the leg that you can clamp down the floor a bit well, so the foundation is more better. This is the most important thing about Wing Chun, is the foundation is better, so you can move more better later on. Without this particular foundation on, you will find very difficult to moving because you're floating on the floor, not stick on the floor. So when you go into work, you'll find a lot of problem. Next one I'm going to show you here is stepping. When you start to training, spend some time to practice on yourself so you can learn a bit more. On this particular bit on stepping, I will guide you along so you know exactly how to step, okay, so you know what it's all about. Now, when you're doing this particular stepping, same thing again when you start, okay, because in this particular Wing Chun style traditional, you have to work a specific way like this. So 1, 2, and 3. You turn your body hand like this. Make sure this hand will come out like this, okay? Leg it here, hand like this. One further out, one here. On this particular training later, I'll explain to you about the hand and about the feet in a minute, so you know why you do that. From here, you bring the feet forward, you drag this feet forward like this. As you go, you drag them forward. When you turn from here, this side, you turn, you're changing this hand. This hand long, this hand short, this hand cover here. Then forward like this, okay? Then you go forward like this. Then you work. Then you finish, then you change back in this position, in this way. When you're in this particular way, you walk, you forward, the hand in the center to cover yourself like this, okay? And then you change your body in this side like this. Then you go forward, okay? Like this, like that. Now, when you start to work on this, the idea is 730, so you drag your body slide forward like that. Then you turn, you drag your body forward, then you turn. All about learning to turn your body around on one side, then come back to the another side on this, okay? That's important. But when you start to learning this is you're jamming, and the leg, this particular leg, have to be closing up in this angle, like here, not here, so that it's open, okay? If the feet straight like that, and the feet slide like that, it's made a lot different. I explain to you more about that. Now, when you're in here, make sure in this line here, it's covering yourself, learn to cover when you start in line like this, okay? So when you finish in front, you should be in line like this and hand like that when you start to work. And when you finish, you can bring your leg in back 1, 2, and then 3, yeah? And then back. Now, on this particular stepping, learn about step, you need to spend more time to practice on yourself and on the stepping. More time you practice on stepping, it's better for you to move faster, okay, on it. If you're not moving fast enough, then you will find problem to closing the gap later on as you progress further on this particular series of the Wing Chun system. And as later on you will see all the movement with using a lot of this particular stepping in and moving like that. Next one I'm going to show you on this is stepping from this way and that way, or zigzag, on a zigzag way. Now learning this particular stepping, it's helping you to close in the gap and open the gap when you start to work. So you know how to do each thing. Let me show you here, you know how to do that. Now, when you're doing the zigzag movement, when you start, bring your feet back here again. So you know exactly how to practice. 1, 2, and 3, bring your hand back here, okay? Turn your body in this line like this when you come out. Now from here, when you turn it this leg go this way like that, on the side like that, yeah? And then from this side, going this way like this. When you come back, you bring it back yourself into here. Instead of go straight as you done, you just go from inside, so you turn feet inside and then out, okay? So basically, you go out like that and then changing the hand. So from here, you're going out and then changing the hand as you go. Then changing the hand as you go like this, yeah? Changing the hand as you go like this, as you move. Changing your body as you turn, for instance, from here, you're changing the body. Yeah, from this particular changing of the body, you're turning when you forward, you same thing again. You slide forward and then you slide forward with this leg, like inside and then other side. Okay, when you come back, you can go back this particular way. Like you step forward, you come back here, you can turn like this as you're moving forward when you start to moving. Now, one thing about turning forward is learning to understanding where the hand is. The hand and feet must be chained together, okay? Must be chained together on this, yeah? Feet go inside and chain, okay? If you don't, you go straight, you have problem later on. When you finish the movement on that, learning back in here, you can always stay where you are in line like this, okay? In this particular hand position like this, so you know where you are, so you control the movement, okay? And then bring your feet back 1, 2, 3, and then you finish. Because Wing Chun is in a particular traditional way, then every time when we start, you always start like this, okay? That's why you see when I wear this particular clothes because it's traditional, Not like later on, you see the other episodes that we do onto the JKD side, body weapon. You will see we have a different clothes for that because it's matching what we are talking about. In the Wing Chun side, it's quite difficult, so many things that you need to learn to understand and the principle behind it. Without learning all this basic principle, you will find very difficult to work with. Let me show you here why you do each thing, so you know what is it for, then why you practice. Otherwise, no point practice something or I show you something and it's no use. Let me show you how to do that particular movement. Let me borrow your time. Now, first thing first. First thing I talk to you about is on this particular leg here, yeah? On the line from this 1, 2, 3. Why Wing Chun man have the leg like this? It's not because they're in this position, okay? Then you fight like this, like that, okay? It's not. It's there for the reason, the training. For instance, when I'm in the line, I'll be in line like this, yeah? 1, 2, 3. This is help me if you're gonna kick me, then it's help me to cover myself here, okay? It's cover my going. That's why you don't open your leg too high, otherwise you're gonna get kicked in the going. So it land, see? It's land in there like that, okay? Now, second thing, when you work with this, why are you turning this way, you tilt your leg this way, and then tilt your leg this way. I in this line like this, when he kick coming in, I will turn. Yeah, my leg will turn at that jam coming in. Yeah, that would jam. Kick, that would jam. Kick, that would jam. Yeah, that would jam. So it's very difficult, kick me into the going. So kick, so I will jam. I will break his leg. Kick, I will break that. Okay? Kick, I will break. Because that's when I cover myself from here, So it's very difficult for him to kick me in the going because he's not going to pass this particular line here. Okay? If I go like that, then he kick directly in. But if I start from here, I start to turn in that line, it's very difficult for him to kick me straight to the going. If you start here, okay, and then from this side, you can see, kick, then you turn, it's very difficult to kick it in, it's going to be very difficult. Kick, see? And then if I here, kick, yeah, it's different. Okay, back here again. So the whole idea of learning this particular bit is need to knowing why you do them. And that is the reason why you practice with this. Sometimes when you start the training, you need to knowing where the part of your leg is so you can ground yourself well. Without learning this ground, you will find very difficult to moving around to understanding where heel leg is for you to control yourself. If you're not understanding this, you will find very difficult to know where your going is because you're going to kick straight to the going and you definitely lost your gully. Let me show you next one why you step forward so you know why. Otherwise, when you practice in the Wing Chun, like a lot of people show you, what's it for? Let me show you here so you know exactly what you're using for. You can learn one of this training of this and you can use them straight away and understand why. Let me show you so you know what I mean. Now on this one, like I mentioned to you, I slide forward. Now, in the reality term, I go like this. It's no use for me. So when he started coming punch me, this has helped me to understand the line. Yeah, line. I start to force him. Because when the punch come along my hand in high here, in line like this, I go with inside, out of him. I force him by weight on the back leg. I force him. Yeah, I force him. Yeah, I force him. Okay, back again. So the line of the hand coming in is here. Then I force, and I force. Yeah, my body. That's why my hand is like this. When you start to walk, you punch me this side, learning to learn a line. See my hand, this side. My hand is here. See my hand? Over in here. Using that, I can force him, boom, that. I can force him other way. No need for me to force him. Now, if I force him like that, I'm using back of my leg here. That's why I say to you, 70-30. Back of my leg, to force him here, to get rid of him. So the idea is when he come into punch, learning the line. See, boom, see, learning the line. Yeah, like that. Another rule that I need to explain to you into the Wing Chun side. It's very important that keep your back upright. Some of you may be doing this and that. That's not Wing Chun. Wing Chun don't lean. Using a center line. Understand the center line when you punch? Center line. Center line meaning center line of me. Here, I force. Center line of me. If I move my hand too much this way, I cannot force him. So that's why in the center line of me, then I force him. Okay? And that's what it helps you to understanding more about it. Without this particular understanding, you will find very difficult to learning a specific system or a specific thing. If you learn a specific thing, have to have the meaning to carry that. If it no meaning, it's no point learning it. So that's very important. Next one I need to show you is the moving here and moving this way. Why? A lot of people training on this and learning and don't understand why. It's like anything. Whatever you learn, you need to know why. If you don't know why, don't do it because it's a waste of time and effort. Let me show you here so you know exactly how to do this thing. Now, when you start to work with this, when you punch coming in, my leg from here, see I go forward, yeah, from here. If I start, when you punch, if I go like that, forward, I can't go forward here. But why I go out when you coming in? Why I go here? See, when you step right in, why I go here? If I step right in, I go here, I will get hit in my going. Move back it. So when you come punch, if I go here straight away, that will land to my going because it's in the line of him. That's why when you punch, I need to move my body here, out. Why I do that is my leg is behind here, from here. It's easy for me to walk back in. So when you start to learning this line, when you come in here, forcing, when I'm forcing, I can learning where my leg is because that's why it's outside of my line. Now show me this side when it's coming in. So here, out, forcing. So ground yourself. So this is what happened. Ground forward to me. Forcing. That's why my leg is here. Yeah? That's what this leg help you to understanding to get him out of the line. Yeah? Like this. Yeah? Moving. So on this particular line, you're learning couple things. So when you front kick me, I turn. See? And you're learning that. That's not a way of you to turning your leg. This way, that way. So when he kick, so I learn, see, I'm here. I can force him this way and get rid of him. If he kick me other way, I can here, see? My leg inside here. I can basically get rid of him this way. On this particular training of this, okay, go slowly so you can see the line, see, my leg. Back that side again, kick again. See, the line of my leg when I kick again. My line, kick, the line is coming out. And if I come forward, I would charm myself. So if we kick again, I will go cross, see, here. Another way you're using this particular line when you come in, see, here, then if I want, that already kicking here, that coming back to sweep him, and that will take him down. So the idea on this particular movement of it is learning about the movement. When you start understanding that, it becomes more simple. So when you work, you know why you do each thing. Another thing I need to explain is the hand position. So when you punch, I need to have the hand position where the hand is. My hand here, my hand here. See, I can come and hit him right away. So if you not have the hand here, that will land. If you have your hand, that's okay. Because I need to understanding where my body is. Here, okay, where my body is. The line of my hand is here, my coming here. Now if I need to hit him, I need to force him. I force him forward here, okay? So from what I just been show you by stepping, you start to realize now how the line of the bodies will go in. So when you punch, I control the line here. See, I control here. See, I control the line here. Now in the center, I push him out of the way. Yeah, I push him out of the way. But if I need to using that line of the hand when he punching, if it's not in line here, if he slap my hand down and hit me, I have my hand here. So that's why if I touch his hand, I can work with him. If he touching my hand, I still can work with him. That's why you have the hand to cover yourself. Into the Wing Chun training, it's very important need to know where the body are. Without understanding where your body, you will find very difficult to work. So when the line comes in, when it hit you, boom, boom, like that, I'm here. See, I'm here. Now from here, I can work whatever I want. I have enough of him. I get rid of him. Because I'm inside the line. For him to get rid of me, very difficult because I'm inside him. That's what the principle of the Wing Chun says. That is on this particular training on this. Next part of the episode, I will show you some of this movement. Now, when you work with this, you need to understand a couple of things. I teach you how to block and then move on from there. Next episode, I'm going to show you when you punch, I learn about the line. I don't care how good this guy is. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take the eyeball out on my finger here. If he come and hit hard, I'm gonna kill him. If he hits soft, I still kill him. So next episode, we're gonna work a lot into the hand. So when he punch, boom, punch me this side, boom. Single hand is very useful. So when he punch, go boom, boom. See, that's where I land, right in his eyeball here. He won't want to come in to do any more thing with me. So learning this is very, very important. Next thing I'm going to show you is so this already just go forward, trapping. When he punch, learn about this whole line here. Here. I got to make sure I'm going to use in the Wing Chun to show you how to destroy somebody very quickly. He going to punch me, I can learn in the line of the body. Boom, yeah, boom, boom, here. And I grab behind tight. I'm in the center. I'm not going to be here and the react on the movement going to be very fast. I'm going to show you to learn in the line. Boom, boom. Very quickly. That's what we're going to show you on next episode. Another one I'm going to show you on next episode is move around him and have some rip. How to move to use that. So when he punch coming in, I'm using the line here. Boom, boom, in line. That's control the line out of the way. Boom, in line here. Boom, in line here. It's all in close range. Boom here. Elbow me. Not gonna elbow me. Another one I'm gonna go through you as well. It's on the sweep on the leg side that you've been used on this particular exercise. So you know exactly where his body is. So when he punch come in here, boom, here, coming in, back here, see? Learn to understand where his body. Let me show you one slowly again so you know what we're doing here. Offline, hit, forcing him, then offline him. You already learned this on the stepping already. That all will work together on this particular training. Make you to enhance your body a bit more. When you start to learning this line here, punch this side, see this line here, left, right, understanding, boom, boom, here, boom, boom, here if you wanted to. Hit me. You're not going to able to hit me. Boom here, boom here. I'm going to start to really put him in pressure. Okay, thank you. And this is the first on this 13th episode of the Wing Chun system onto the Master Wong side. And then when you're watching through this, it's very important that to spend some time practice. And I will be here to teach you everything you need to know about Wing Chun. If you want more information onto the DVD side, you check out this website, masterwong.com, this website here, so you can see more detail up there, and I will be there. Next episode, I will show you more onto the bit I just showed you then. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on to next episode.